Good morning, YouTube. This is my second time recording this. Of course, the original is always the best because it includes all of my original verbiage and feelings. This is a poem that I texted someone yesterday. It is freestyle texting poetry. Um, it was sent to a young Craigslist. The person, black male, about 21 years old, and I'm just going to read it to you really quickly. And the reason I'm doing it again is because I uploaded or attempted to, and it just froze everything. So, but um, yeah, it's still frozen, and I think it's gonna stay frozen. It's, and what it came from is that young people today seem to differentiate between rap and poetry, and when and poetry has very different forms. Rap was originally a form of poetry, but it's come to the point where society has taken it and just put it into repetition, where it has no art form, no cognizance, no creativity. It's just, I don't want to say ratchet because I hate using like words that everybody uses, but it's just, it has no class. But I'm gonna read this quick text freestyle rap poetry that I sent to this person yesterday. Rap is poetry. Those those words roots to the system stole the wisdom and cahoots to render the demolition of society, thieving the righteous of piety and self-respect. Beats and rhythms set to rhyme. Now it's all just a pantomime, propaganda of false reality, preaching hate. No meaning, no poetry, no roots, no foundation. Just emaciation of heart and mind, promoting those things that render the soul, promoting the unrefined, and the youth and slow-minded mimic it. These are true words that I spit, rhyme with reason, spirituality without treason. You don't even recognize poetry and rap right before your eyes. Slow down, keep up. The reality of cognizance comes too fast for a young buck. Like a prepubescent wet dream, you don't know what happened. Now you're left in a mess crying for your mommy. That's how poets and poetresses finesse. Finesse. Um, and again, it concerns me. In today's age, through society and through false education, people are being taught that to be cognizant, to be intelligent, to be well spoken, to be detailed are things um, that indicate that something's wrong, unless you have gone through proper schooling and proper education methods to achieve those things. So unless your education, your intelligence, and your cognizance somehow benefits the economy, it's negated. Instead of being something uplifted and encouraged, it's called negative things. I've seen where they actually have this mental disorders that are associated with being well spoken, with enjoying the rhythm of words, with analyzing and analytical thinking. And I'm so disappointed that people buy into it. But the truth is that when the system does that without any artistry, when things are repeated over and over, it becomes truth mentally. People are programmed to believe it, you know. And that's what I've seen over the past few decades of programming of a nation, you know. But once again, um, rap is poetry. Those were his roots to the system stole the wisdom in cahoots to render the demolition of society, thieving the righteous of piety and self-respect. Beats and rhythms set to rhyme. Now it's all just a pantomime, propaganda of false reality, preaching hate. No meaning, no poetry, no roots, no foundation. Just emaciation of heart and mind, promoting those things that render the soul, promoting the unrefined and the youth and slow-minded. They mimic it. Those are true words that I spit, rhyme with reason, spirituality without treason. You don't even recognize poetry and rap right before your eyes. Slow down, keep up. The reality of cognizance comes too fast for a young buck. Like a prepubescent wet dream, you don't know what happened. Now you're left in a mess crying for your mommy. That's how that's how we finesse. So, a lot of truth. And the art of poetry, I think, it shortens. it takes the feeling and something that could take, hours to, prove and investigate and put together, and it comes directly from your spirit and from your soul. So I think the majority of poets, true poets, just freestyle. They just, whatever comes, they just put it out there, and it just happens to fit, you know. And that's why initially I was thankful for the advent of computers and things, because sometimes when you get into it, it's like free writing. You can't even read what you're writing, so you have to immediately copy it over right then. Because if you don't, you won't be able to read your own writing, and you won't. Sometimes you don't even remember. But anyways, God bless. I encourage all of you to be wordy. Learn a new word a day in different languages. I encourage all of you to think and analyze. Don't just take what's given to you at face value, because the world is yours to explore and enjoy. And it's good to explore all the different possibilities that are there. Always realize there's three sides of the story. So whenever you hear something that's sensational, think about what the opposing truth may be. You know, think about three different possibilities that this may be have been reported that way or presented to you that way. Think about it. You know, think about it. Analyze. Write. Create poetry, because it shortens all of those things. It could take years of history and put it down into a paragraph. Whatever your style is, whether it's long in storytelling or whether it's short, write. Do it. Don't believe everything you see and hear. Trust your instinct. Love as much as possible. Also be aware. Be aware. So I love y'all. I hope you have a great morning. I'm off to start mine. Pray for me. Pray for my spirit, my soul, my mind, my body, my physicality. And pray that we all stay connected spiritually. God bless you.